Up in a small township of Kwanyuswa in Durban, Precious Mthembu never thought she would get an opportunity to play netball for her country, let alone play overseas. Mthembu excelled in the sport at Danville Park Girls High, which is where she was scouted. And after a successful career as a player, her focus since retirement has now shifted to coaching. Here's eNCA's Siphokazi Malinga, who caught up with her.
Precious Mthembu has fond memories about her time at Danville Park High School. That's where the foundation was laid for the 37-year-old's career in netball.
It's been an incredible journey, put it this way, a journey that has ups and downs, challenges. I can't say it was a lollipop. It wasn't smooth at all. I didn't really expect to be caught up in the national team, and I remember the first time being called into the team. It was a shock for me. I was in the B section. We hardly found players being selected from the B section in national championships. But I think the selectors saw something in me. I think it was myself and Bungi. We were probably in the same team or same pool. We were the first players to be selected from the B section. And since then, we really showed that it's possible, that you don't have to be, you have to be in a certain club or certain team to be national team.
Like so many, life as a professional sportsman or woman comes with the good and bad. For Mthembu, the biggest downside was the number of injuries.
For me, definitely, I think everybody will know it's been injuries. I've had 3 knee surgeries, but you wouldn't tell. If someone's injured, I really try to pick myself up. I could definitely say was an easier journey for me than any other athletes because of the support I was given by KZN Netball, Prime, and everyone in South Africa. They really were there for me in terms of my rehab, trying to get back. But, I really struggled with injuries.
Then came the moment she'd been dreaming about since those days in high school.
Every time my name is being called, sometimes we take that for granted. Being a senior player in the team, there was never a time where I just knew I was going to make the team because it was tough out there. That's always been a highlight for me to stand there and listen to my name being called into the national side. That's going to the World Cup, that's going to Commonwealth Games, that's going to play a test series or a friendly. I think that's the highlight for me because everything else falls into place.
After calling time on her playing career, it was an easy switch into coaching for Mthembu.
I know the players. I think maybe it could be that. I know the players. I play with them in Super League, KZN Super League. I've played against them. I've coached them, some of them in the soccer games that are involved here in eThekwini. I think I've just brought a different dynamics. These things will take time. They started well, but it's a bit shaky at the moment. I think these things happen. I just need to be patient with myself and be patient with them. I've just showed them that netball is about fun.
The former Protea was recently named head coach of the UKZN team, and it didn't come as a surprise to those who know her.
Precious, as I said, went into everything as if she had a will to succeed, and she was going to succeed. And all I had to do, I had quite a big part as far as her netball was concerned, because that was my passion as well, and it soon became her passion. And we just supported everything she wanted to do, and she got the support from home, and she got the support from her school and her community. And that's what you do need. You need all-round support.
Honestly, it's one of the best experiences I could ever ask for, because not only does she pass her wisdom down to me in every single instance, not just on court, but off court, especially coming with my injury as well. Someone that's experienced so many injuries. She's also torn her ACL. There's been times when I've really looked to her for help, and she's been there for me like no one else has. And having her as a coach, she's opened up so many opportunities for me, not just in Danville, but for the Kingdom Queens. She's trained me in grade 9. She asked me to join her club, Gilbert Stars.
I have to say one thing about Miss Mthembu is that she's very patient with learners, because so many times in the classroom, yes, she's a Zulu teacher, but in primary schools, they don't teach Zulu. So coming to high school and having to learn high school Zulu and never ever being taught Zulu and having to teach someone that old needs a lot of patience. And throughout the years, that's what I've seen Miss Mthembu possess: great patience and great kindness, and having passion for her learners on court and off court.
Precious Mthembu hopes her journey in netball will inspire and empower other women, with hard work and dedication, of course. Siphokazi Malinga, Durban.